Rhode Island Foundation is the only community foundation in Rhode Island, and simply put, our role is really to better the lives of all people in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island Foundation has done a lot of support for the Providence After School Alliance, which is a really model program. It's now being followed around the country. They were the incubator for the Rhode Island Quality Institute, which is now leading our healthcare reform in so many ways that are saving lives. But that role of the Rhode Island Foundation as the place where really good things can germinate and then take life on their own is also very important.
The Rhode Island Foundation, its great people like Denise Jenkins and others have worked so hard to be really good partners with people in government to try to look at other models in other states and really try to do some things that work here in Rhode Island.
The Rhode Island Foundation has provided seed money for our labor management collaborative, United Providence. They've also funded numerous core partners that work with the school system, including City Year. I couldn't ask for better partners.
I can't say enough about the kind of partners the Rhode Island Foundation have been. There's someone that we can go to and seek advice. There's someone that we can go to and ask to convene a group because, collective impact is very important in the city. City Year cannot do it alone. The schools can certainly not do it alone. And to have the Rhode Island Foundation be that convener of a group of organizations that are working to improve education has just been invaluable to the entire city.
I believe that collaboration has to be at the core of our work. We collaborate with school departments, we collaborate with numerous organizations, and one of the things we can do is we can convene those people together. And if we're successful to get people to talk with one another, there can be some major changes.
We are reliant upon philanthropic dollars, and the Rhode Island Foundation has provided seed money as well as some ongoing support for these efforts. And they just recently gave a large grant to City Year in support of our efforts here in Providence.
I think there's a combination there of traditional philanthropic generosity, but also of strategic policy work to try to get the key things done that makes the Rhode Island Foundation a real leader. Given its size, it's always going to be a real leader in Rhode Island, but I think it's actually a national leader for philanthropy in the way it's combined those two.
With Neil Steinberg's leadership and the leadership of his team and board here at the Rhode Island Foundation, they have really stepped up to the issue of education in a whole new way. Education is a pressing social issue that we have to solve in this country and that we have to solve for this state, and that will come from organizations like the Rhode Island Foundation investing in the improvement of education in our state. We absolutely have to be concerned about public education and making sure all children, regardless of their zip code, are born into a place with great education where they can reach their dreams.
Catching kids in middle school and getting them on the right path is a huge step because we lose many kids, if not physically, at least intellectually, they start to drift away.
Our students and our youth are by far the most important constituents that we all have, and we owe them, a better day and a better chance at succeeding in life. So I and City Year are honored to be a part of the collective group that's working towards those improvements. I think the notion that the Rhode Island Foundation has put out there of wanting to see a sign on the highway that America's best public schools are here in Rhode Island, I think that's the kind of goal that makes everybody roll up their sleeves and work harder and faster, because we know how quickly kids grow up. The Rhode Island Foundation knows how quickly kids grow up.
Kids only get one childhood, and if the education that they deserve isn't there for them while they're in that place and in that time, then it's really hard to go back and reboot that. And they've really been denied something that's pretty basic if the education system wasn't there for them when they were at that age.
I'm in a place now that I can probably help more students than just in one school. And again, it's not just funding, it's through community leadership, it's through convenings. So it makes me feel very, very proud of the work that we're doing here.